Hello, I'm Angel, and today's a little bit of a different video. I do have some fun facts for you guys. Of course I do. I'm the fun fact god. But I just also wanted to quickly say, before we get into any of that, I want to quickly say a video on sleep paralysis and night terrors and nightmares and dreams and all of that, lucid dreaming, all of that kind of stuff, everything. It's probably going to be like a long video, like a 20, 30, maybe even longer, if you guys are interested in that. But I've got some comments saying they would be, so that is coming very shortly. I didn't know that it would take this much research. I've been researching, I promise you. I've been looking everything up. You know, I've got my notepad here, my notebook. It's Sid Vicious with cats on it. Yeah, and I've been doing research on all of them topics, so it is coming, I promise, but you're just gonna have to give me a little bit more time. Anyway, the first fact I'm going to share with you guys today is a crazy one. I say that before any fact, but I promise you this is a crazy one. So, the Great Wall of China, the heaviest man-made building, as we talked about in one of my last videos, is actually all stuck together with sticky rice and egg whites. Since there was no cement back in that day, or China didn't have any, or they just didn't use any, I don't know. I'm not caught up on the cement business, but yeah, they use sticky rice and egg whites, and a lot of people who I've told this to have asked me how it hasn't molded away. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But I'll look it up for you guys. Next video. You're gonna have to come back next video to know the answer. But yeah. Honestly, they're smart. Like, they had them resources. They used them. It was all good. Perfect. Okay, so this second fact I learned from my geography class. And I had to share it because I forgot about it for a while. But it popped up back into my head a couple days ago, and I instantly wrote it in my notes. This is going to my subscribers, to my YouTube channel. They're going to see this because this is crazy. Now, some people may know this. I know I didn't know this when I saw it, and I know a lot about things, clearly. I'm going to put a photo right here. You may be thinking, why does the world map look so stretched out and weird? That is how it actually looks. That is how the world map, it's the new updated one. That's how it actually looks. Africa is so fucking huge. Africa is so huge. Everyone thinks it's tiny because the old map, the shit map, shows that it is small, bro. It's not that tiny. It's that big, bro. It's huge. It's huge. And, mate, like, I'm just in shock. As you can see, everything's kind of bigger. But Africa is huge, and I think people need to give Africa its credit. They need to give Africa its credit. Sorry, my voice is kind of shaky, guys. I've got so much energy, my heart is pumping, so I'm a bit shaky right now. The third fact is that every single king in the deck of cards represents an actual king who lived. So let's go through them. The King of Clubs is actually Alexander the Great. It's trying to represent Alexander the Great. I don't know much about kings, to be honest with you, so I can research that too if you want. We're gonna have a lot of videos coming up soon. Yeah. But the clubs is Alexander the Great, and I'm gonna put up photos here. So you've obviously already seen it, but just for editor me, there should be a photo right here. Now, the second one is the King of Spades, and it's King David. I don't know who King David is, but apparently he's one of the great kings of history. So, King David is spades. Now, diamonds, the King of Diamonds. Everyone knows this guy. It's Julius Caesar. The famous maker of the Caesar salad is Julius Caesar. King of Diamonds, Diamond King, Diamond King, Diamond King, King of Diamonds, Julius Caesar. Now, the King of Hearts is, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, Charlemagne, Charlemagne. I think it's Charlemagne. King Charlemagne. I don't know who he is either. The only ones I know from this list are Alexander the Great and Julius Caesar. But still a fun fact to know that all the cards, the kings on the cards, are real kings. That's pretty cool. The next fact is so weird. Like, it's so weird. And I don't have an answer to why this is, but women blink twice as much as men. Women blink 2 times as much as men. And I don't have an answer for you. That is strange. I mean, okay, so my initial thought was, because we have longer eyelashes. I don't even know if that's true, but women like to wear mascara, including me. So maybe that's why? I have no clue, but yeah, women blink twice as much as men. This next one is actually so, funny. It's so stupid. But Cleopatra lived closer to the time that the first Burger King was made than to the beginning of the Egyptian Empire. And that whole fact is just, to show how long the Egyptian Empire reigned. It was a long time. But to think that Cleopatra was closer to getting a Whopper than to the beginning of the Egyptian Empire is just so stupid. It's just actually so stupid. I don't know who figured this fact. Who decided to word this fact that way? Whatever, it's funny. It's a good fact. The next one is pretty known. I feel like loads of people know this. But the way we see things is that everything is upside down, actually. Everything that you see is actually upside down, but our brain flips it, which is so weird. We actually see upside down, and our brain goes, what? And flips that shit. It's just so random. What I was thinking is that the human brain does the most, weirdest things. Why is that a thing? Why did it choose to... Okay, so we see things upside down. Why did it choose to flip it? Because we could have been perfectly fine living with everything being upside down because we'd be used to it. You know what I mean? But for some reason, our brain flipped it. And now this is the normal. But it's not actually how everything is. I just think the human brain is such a weird thing. Kind of want to make another video on that because it's such a strange topic. I'm going to be doing so much research. But I promise you guys... Okay, I promise you guys that this video about sleep paralysis and all that will be out by the end of this week. Maybe even in the middle, but by the end of the week it will be out. I'm just a very busy girl. The research takes a while, and I am very busy. So, yeah, but stay tuned for that because I think you'll like it. Now, this last fact is quite strange. When I first heard it, I was a bit confused and don't understand why, but when the moon is directly above us, we weigh half a gram lighter. We weigh 0.5 grams lighter, 0.48 grams lighter. And apparently this is the same thing to do with when the moon is right above water, the tidal effect that it has. But it's just... What is the need? What is the need of that? Let's be honest, guys. There is no need. There is no need. What I genuinely think a lot recently, is that the way the world was made, if it was made by someone, if it just happened, there are so many little things that happen, that are just there and happen, that are just so unneeded, just completely unneeded. Well, first of all, AI is completely unneeded. We don't need that. We lived centuries, the whole entire existence of human without it, and suddenly we need it. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. And yeah, even I ask AI questions, no sponsor, obviously, but like Gemini, I like talk to Gemini all the time when I'm trying to do research for these videos, like asking if the facts are true and if it could tell me more about them, you know. But it is a good invention, but at the same time completely useless. Like, we can just figure this shit out by ourselves. We have that capacity in our brain as humans. We do. And it's all just useless. I might be going through a crisis. I'm not sure. I don't think I am, but yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like or a comment. Please subscribe. It will all be so greatly appreciated. It already is so greatly appreciated. Everyone who's already subscribed, already commented, already liked, I love you. I love you. You are the best. And more videos like this. Obviously, this is my whole brand now. Suddenly, I just happened to become the fun fat girl. Will be out soon. I will make these videos all the time. For everyone. All the time. And like I said, the sleep paralysis thing is coming soon. Okay, I promise. Love you guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.